Good evening and welcome to the Rosary Gym Nation for our games tonight here in the Jproject Basketball Cup second season, presented to you by Jproject Clothing Shop of Mr. Vicente Linogon Jr. in coordination with the City Government of Tagum and the Provincial Vice Governor of the Province of Davao del Norte, the Honorable Di Carlo Uyu Uy. And for tonight's game, first game for tonight will be the Move Mabini from the province of Davao del Oro versus JIT Insurance and Van Rentals of Davao City. So Move Mabini coming from a back-to-back loss against JK Stevie and Holy Cross of Davao College. They are having a 0-2 win-loss record. And I've spoke with Move Mabini's coach earlier, Coach Jungo. He said that the players have already adjusted towards this tournament and they need to focus on defense, and outside shooting will be a key component for their win tonight. And also he spoke about his players having a lot of confidence, that they are now more confident coming into this ball game compared to their past two games. And Coach Jungo already also said that his key players are ready to knock it all down tonight. Prince Navarro leading the way as his main point guard, together with his partner Arnold Mendoza, expected to load a lot of heavy minutes and production tonight with their backup star players Jasper Macalinda and Ray Amora are also expected to deliver. And on the other hand, JIT Insurance and Van Rentals lost to a nail-biting game against St. John Paul II College of Davao City. And I also spoke to Coach Prince Macavinta. He said that their only adjustments and main focus for tonight is how are they going to play their defense on full court and on the half court. They are also playing tonight without their two big men, Bragat and Silakan. They are expected to adjust on the middle. But with his key players present tonight, Amel Apang, who stood out on their last game, is expected to slash and dash on the wing, together with Wendell Redugla, a very streaky shooter. Jersey number 7 of JIT Insurance and Van Rentals. Also, Arvin Montecalvo is expected to load the floor as his main point general, together with Julio Esperta, expected to man the wing and slash the paint. And also, he said that they are just going to stick on their defense and offense will follow. And that is our game at hand for tonight. Jproject Clothing Basketball Shop presents the Jproject Basketball Cup Season 2 21 Under, and presented to you by Starprint Graphics. And now let us proceed for the calling of the first five with our venue announcer, Mr. Ronald Mena.
Going up against Mabini of Davao del Oro, and
Eh, And now we are now about to start this ball game presented to you by Jproject Clothing Shop, Ants Apparel, and Star Print Graphics, the city government of Tagum, and also to Mr. June Flores. And there's a miscommunication on the jump ball. Mabini's court is on the other end, and they went to the other side of the court. And now Mabini will start this ball game. Here comes Evarolo, John Paul Evarolo to Arnold Minyoza, one of the key components of this move. Mabini, his float shot, that is good. Arnold Minyoza starting this ball game, as we have spoke earlier into the pre-commentary, and there goes a three-pointer by Redobla. Yes, Wendell Redobla. As what Prince Macavinta, Coach Prince Macavinta told me earlier, he needs Redobla's shooting for tonight, mga kaibigan. And nagpaparamdam na nga itong si Wendell Redobla. Here comes the counter attack for Move Mabini. They throw it inside the paint and they turn it over. Good defense by JIT Insurance on that play. Monte Calvo is swinging it to jersey number 7. Good block by Minyoza, doing it on both sides of the court. And here goes Move Mabini's jersey number 7. That was Macalinda. Wala nga lang. And another turnover for JIT Insurance. Back-to-back defensive stop by Move Mabini. Inside play. Blocked. And JIT Insurance rushing on 3 straight plays. That leads to an easy lay-in. Onkoy makes that bucket of the turnover from JIT. Here comes the leaner. That is good. Here comes Macalinda. They cross it to Menyoza. Menyoza with a drop. But they'll recover and reset. Evarolo decides to pull this one. That is good! John Paul Evarolo with a long shot. He stepped on the three-point line. That was just a long two called by the referee. But here goes JIT Insurance. Follow a shot. Top shot right there. Another block by Menyoza. His second of the ball game. Evarolo on the other end. Scoop shot short. Rebound goes to Okoy. And the scrambles on loose. Ball goes back to JIT Insurance. Here comes Monte Calvo. Will swing the ball over to his companion. Here comes Monte Calvo. Quick trigger from the wing. Bang! That is good. Redobla again. Back-to-back buckets from the three-point area. That's his second of the ball game. Macalinda gustong bumawi, pero hindi nga lang. Ball says out of bounds. Shot clock 13 seconds here for Move Mabini from Davao de Oro. The quick trigger, short, contested one. But they recover. Macalinda over the defense. No good, but on the follow. Quick there for jersey number 20 of Move Mabini. And oh, that was a good break right there for Awe. Almost losing the ball, turning garbage into gold. Here comes Okoy. Okoy decides to take it to the cup. No good, good defense by Awe. He throws it ahead to Redobla. Redobla, the hot man. Nice pass and an easy lane. Goes for Espuerta. Nice assist by Redobla. And his pass to Menyoza. Macalinda turns it over for Move Mabini. Monte Calvo dancing against Okoy. Throws it inside. Monte Calvo swings a pass. Redobla again. Short this time. His first miss after hitting his first two. Awe takes it to the cup. No good, and the rebound goes to Okoy. Macalinda, and that was a clear dribble violation. Naabangan ng depensa ng JIT. And a timeout is being called by Move Mabini. And this game is brought to you by Sarprint Graphics, Jproject Living, Mr. June Flores, Torrefranca Banana Trading, and the timeout is being called here. We'll be right back. And we are back here as a quick two was made by JIT. And here comes Menyoza. Nice pass. Beautiful connection between Menyoza and Okoy. Amora rather, for Move Mabini to quickly counter the bucket on the other end. Here comes Monte Calvo calling the play. Heavily guarded by Evarolo. Itong si Evarolo talagang hindi bumibitaw, but what a crossover right there by Monte Calvo. Everything but the bucket, and a good defensive stop by Move Mabini on that play. Ganda na sana ng move ni Monte Calvo as the ball swings back to Move Mabini. Evarolo quickly. And a quick trigger right here. Short. Fight for the ball. Body's on the floor. 3-on-2 situation. Esperta. Binigay. Redobla. Lumipad. Ganda ng connection din ng dalawang magkakampi. Esperta to Redobla. And a miscue. Masyadong nagmadali na naman ang move Mabini. Redobla wants to capitalize. And the duty foul is called for Makalinda. That was a good foul though to stop the break. Better give up. A lot of fouls to give. And Redobla recovers. Bank shot is good. May bawi si Redobla. Kanya pa rin naman. Here comes Okoy on the other side of the court being doubled. Another interception. Good defense as Mesias looks for an opening. Esperta almost loses the handle. Spin move. Yes, connect for Awe. Awe again. Oh, sorry, that was Apang. Amil Apang with a spin and the bucket. One. Here comes Makalinda forcing the issue. No good, but there he goes. Jersey number 2, Roy Amara on the putback. Short. Esperta fires. Makalinda lumipad. Short. Oh, sorry, that was Dakliso who made the bucket for move Mabini. And here comes Tavaro in the ball game. The floor general. Another man to watch. Here comes Mesias. Awe forces the issue. Good defense by Mendoza standing his ground. Vertically challenged. And a drop pass. Another connection between Mendoza and Okoy. That was the second time Mendoza assisting Okoy. And Mendoza also has 2 blocks in this ball game. Mesias dribble drive. Makavinta kicks out. What a play! Basket is good and a foul. Apang. Ganda ng 1-2-3 action for JIT Insurance. We almost thought it was a turnover, but ends up in the bucket. Joseph Makavinta also in the ball game, a part of the Davao Durians who won the gold medal in the Davao Region Athletic Association meet, the Davra meet last month, also held here at the Rotary Gymnasium. And he'll also be part of the Region 11 who will be at the Mindanao qualifiers for the Palarong Pambansa. And here comes Mendoza, takes it to the top, partially challenged with the foot back. Good for the collision. Awe inside the paint, being hounded by 3 defenders, takes it. Oh! Awe doesn't matter within the shade of 3 defenders, still makes it to go. And Tavaro again, Makavinta shutting down the door on the defensive trap. Here comes Makavinta. Apang kicks out, good action right there, bang bang! Beautiful dribble drive action as Banal converts, and look at the defense of JIT. But move Mabini gets it, but eventually turns it over. Somehow Makavinta stops, pops, Binigay tops it to Mesias. Banal again, same spot, different result, and Dakliso will clear one. Okoy, Binigay, Tavaro slicing through the D, and now Mesias on the track. Yes, connect. Early here in the first period, JIT Insurance pulling away with a 14-point lead, and that was a lazy pass by Tavaro. Mesias again. Back-to-back buckets for jersey number 12 of JIT Insurance, Mark Mesias. Here comes Mendoza. Binigay. Oh, Munoz again. That's his fourth assist on this one. Connecting his teammates, and now seconds to play para dito sa ating first period, and that was a clear traveling violation. Couldn't catch the ball on hand, and a substitution by Move Mabini. Tavaro will sit out, and Israel goes in for the ball game. Okoy decides to pull, couldn't get it to go. Makavinta with a sprint. Oh! That was a mini Russell Westbrook move right there for Makavinta. And here comes the fast break again off turnover. Makavinta with a finish. Makavinta, the Davao gold medalist, showing here late here in the first period. Minyoza again. 2-on-1. Binigay pa rin. Daclison blocked. And no more shot clock. JT Insurance realizing that. Makavinta. Here comes Mesias. Waiting for the clock to expire. 5 on the game. Floater. Wide left. And the ball goes to Move Mabini. And oh, pumasok pa, but that will not count. That was after the buzzer. 18-36 is our score. Kalahati. And really, JIT Insurance pushing the pace through their defense, forcing a lot of turnovers against Move Mabini, and that opens up to the 18-point lead for JIT Insurance. And we will be right back here at the Jproject Basketball. This game, and now we are back into this ball game, and this game is presented to you by Star Print Graphics, Jproject Clothing Shop, Mr. June Flores, and Torrefranca Banana Trading of the Torrefranca Brothers. And now we are into the second period. 18-point lead for the guys who are holding the ball to start this quarter. Misia swing a pass. Makavinta step back. Huling-huli yung pasa. And an easy lane for jersey number 9 of Move Mabini. Israel with a steal and the bucket. Here comes JIT Insurance. Awe getting into the lane, blocked powerfully by Daclison. And a quick timeout to start here in the second period for JIT Insurance. We'll be right back. And we are now back into the ball game.
Run! Shout out ko! Run! Shout out ko!
And we would also like to greet our Jproject live viewers in Facebook. Shout out to CJ Binimili. Shout out also to Brian and to Arjun Cabrera, who are watching this game live on their hometown. And Israel again with another bucket. 4 quick points for Israel here in this ball game. 4-0 start. And good signs here for Move Mabini in the second period. A fake here, and that was a traveling violation. Another stop by Move Mabini. And nagkakabuhay ang Move Mabini dito mga kaibigan in this second period. Let's see if they will be able to sustain this early momentum. Israel doing some factors during this ball game. Israel back to Tabaro. Tabaro sizing the D. Tabaro fakes, fires short. And Apang. And the bucket by Move Mabini on that play. Here comes Apang again. Oh, quick hands, but he recovers. Kicks out to an open man. Misias. Short for Macavinta. Israel taking it to the cup. No good. A follow-up by Tabaro. May sabit. And this replay is presented to you by Franca Banana Trading, the power dime of the quarter. And that was a nice move off the fast break. Heads up play from out. And redobla nahabol pa. What a block by Daklisan. No good. And a powerful rebound by Esperta. Nilalamok dito. And that was a 5 seconds. Holding on to the ball. Held in too much. Succumbing to the pressure of Move Mabini. Tavaro, quick trigger off the inbounds. Wala. Espuerta, what a pass. Just succumbing to the defense. And Redobla making them pay. And a goal, bang! Josh Go on the 3 ball. And up scores for the foul. And we have a power play off the quarter presented to you by Mr. June Flores. Ganda ng pasa para kay Redobla. And Redobla, that time 42. Here comes Israel. Tabaro sizing the floor. Go, same spot. Different result. Redobla with a side step, blocked by Daklisan again. Daklisan, a lot of defensive carrying on this ball game. An intimidating presence inside. Here comes Serag against Tavaro, short on his jumper. Tavaro. His pass almost intercepted. And the floater is good for Mangalao. And he gets a steal off the inbounds, but a block. Esperta, beautiful pass. Apang with a finish. And quickly on the other end, Daklisan, touchdown. Puerta. Tinuloy, binigay, niluwapan ng ring. Here comes Israel. Israel! And a defensive stop by Mabini. And here comes a substitution. Libradilla in. He's in for the ball game. Juven. He's one man to watch also in this ball game. He'll surely do a lot of damage for this one. Go, decides to pull the trigger. Couldn't connect. Navarro with an open shot. Wala pa rin. And go, and Libradilla nag-agawan sa rebound ang dalawang magkakampi. And quick pass. The three short. And luwa pa ng ring on that three ball. Ahead. Oh, they threw it away. Josh go with a turnover. Mabini, if they want to come back in this ball game, they have to take care of the basketball. Don't waste possession. And you can comment on our live on Facebook at Jproject Basketball Facebook page. You can comment where you are watching tonight, and kung sino ang gustong magpa-shout out, we will be shouting you out if after this quarter. And a defensive breakdown by JIT Insurance on that play. Minyoza, quick spin inside the baseline. Ang ganda ng fake. And there's a foul on the floor. As we see here, Coach Prince Macavinta barking instructions on the sideline. Minyoza will inbound this play. Chance for Mabini to cut the lead into single digit. Israel, Liner, yes, connect! And now it's an 8-point lead. Humahabol ang Mabini dito mga kaibigan. And if you want to support Mabini, you can comment your support. Another turnover for Mabini. They need to stop throwing those free balls. And there goes Redobla, making them pay on the turnover. Inside, reverse layup, wala. And there's a scramble on that play. Same ball possession with 10 on the shot clock. Under 4 minutes here in the second period. Please tell us where you're watching tonight, and we'll appreciate your comments and support in our Facebook Live, as we're live here at the Rotary Gymnasium on our first game, my second game pa dito. Spin move, and what a beautiful move. Mangala with a spin, and the Liner connecting on that play. Here comes Awe, kicks out, Redobla open, he's a shooter, but not this time around. Minyoza fighting for the ball, no good, and the floater, or the jump shot, wala. Libradilla will slowing things down. 36-44. Israel drives to the lane, shut down. Redobla one-on-one on the fast break, crossover, he loses the ball, and he turns it over. Good defensive stop for Mabini, stopping that fast break. If Mabini will take care of the basketball and convert their chances, they have a chance to win this ball game. But there is a traveling violation called on Libradilla. That was a big loss as it would have cut the lead back to 6. And substitution for JT right here. Apang back in the ball game for Awe. Minyoza with a steal and a layup, big one right there for Makalinda as the lead now is down to 6. Good comeback by Move Mabini in the second period, but they get it across inside, nakawala, and there goes the 2-pointer for Apang. Apang doing heavy loads right here as what Coach Prince Macavinta, he needs Apang to step up in this ball game as there is a miscommunication to Move Mabini, and needs to the ball game to win this one. Reduced turnover, and we have a power move of the quarter presented to you by Jproject Clothing Shop. Makalinda lumipad sa cross, and this is Jproject Basketball. We'll be right back. And we are now back into the action. An 8-point lead being held on by JIT Insurance. Good rotation on the defense right there, but that doesn't matter. Awe making the bucket off the timeout. Ganda ng play na dinraw ni Coach Prince Macavinta, mga kaibigan. And ball sails out of bounds for Move Mabini. Balik sa bola. Balik ang bola sa JIT Insurance. And oh, a face-to-face steal. They throw it inside. Out of bounds. Balik sa bola. Balik ang bola sa JIT Insurance. Here comes Redobla. Setting the play. Awe kicks out to an open man. Esperta fires. Too strong. Libradilla clears the board. A minute and 20 left to play here in the first half. Everolo bounce pass. Makalinda short floater connect. Assisted by Everolo on that play. And we can see here that Move Mabini is really trying to keep within striking distance. And a turnover, Minyoza. Oh, Makalinda! Caught napping that time. Was already looking at the rim. But a counter turnover. Okoy! Hard drive to the basket. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. And we can see here that every time JIT makes a turnover, Move Mabini also makes a turnover. And if Move Mabini commits a bucket, JIT Insurance also commits a bucket. So back and forth, balikan lang talaga ang dalawang team dito, mga kaibigan. And as you can see, people are starting to appreciate the hard-fought battle inside here at the Jproject Basketball 21 under, live here at the Rotary Gymnasium. Coach Prince Macavinta on that one, really having his time to set his team. Inside play. Turnover na naman. But Evarolo this time will not make it go to waste. Down to a 4-point ball game. And a traveling violation. Chance for Move Mabini on the last shot to cut the lead to 1 or 2. Let's see what they will do now with 10 on the clock. Evarolo to Libradilla. Libradilla drives, gets some space. Almost 2 seconds, enough for a catch and shoot. And that will not count. Monte Calvo too late on the layup. He could have just thrown it ahead. And JIT Insurance and Von Rentals has a 4-point lead coming into the third quarter. And this game is presented to you by Star Print Graphics, Jproject Clothing, June Flores, and to the Franca Banana Trading. And we are now at the halftime break. Score 48-44, 4-point lead for JIT Insurance and Van Rentals after leading by 18. Big second quarter by Move Mabini, changing the narrative of this game. And we're now at the halftime break. We'll be right back after a few minutes.
Jproject Clothing Shop sponsored Pilipinas Super League All-Star 2023. We first lay out the desirable design of what customer want in jersey. Our graphic designer is creative to create ideas. After the customer accepts the design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. After printing, it will fit to the heat press so that the print will be transferred to a premium Polydex fabric. After it is transferred, our monitoring team will check the product and deliver it to the sewing section. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles, and machine to make the product good-looking and durable after the product is finished. Additionally, we choose the best fabric for our jersey with care, and each fabric stretches differently. There's stretch percentage and then there's returnability. The stretch percentage tells you how much a certain fabric has the ability to stretch, and the returnability tells you how much the fabric can return to its original length. Our jersey usually has a good stretch percentage and a good returnability. When we sewing garments in jersey fabric, we have different techniques and stitches, depending on the desired finish. And our sewing machine operator are have sound knowledge of the various measuring and marking tools so as to enable one to stitch a garment that fits well. The monitoring team will check thoroughly if there is any damage or ready to pack. After the product check, now it will go to in our packing area. It is ready to use now.
And we are now back in the ballgame. Nagbabalik na po tayo mga kaibigan. Happy watching and happy viewing live at the Jproject Basketball Facebook page. Also live here at the Rosary Gymnasium. Kung saang sulok man kayo ng mundo nanonood, please tune in to this ballgame. As here comes Move Mabini, down by 4 with that second quarter rally after being down 16 at the end of the first. And the sidestep, wala pa rin. Okoy finally clears the board. Right here. Here comes the outlet pass to Minioza. Saves it to Everolo. Everolo with a quick way in. Down to a 2-point lead. What a heart and what a hustle being shown by Move Mabini here. And to our viewers who just tune in, natambakan po ng 18 ang Move Mabini kaninang first period. At ngayon, dalawa na lang as Libradilla was fouled on that play. And we have the power move off in the ball game, presented to you by Jproject Clothing Shop as John Paul Evarolo slicing for the easy lane. Evarolo, quick trigger, bang! John Paul Evarolo with a third period spurt, and now Move Mabini on the upper hand. First lead of the ballgame as Apang lands to answer easily, or quickly answering that shot of his own. Here comes Evarolo, the hot man for Move Mabini. Swings a pass. Minyoza with a quick first step, dancing against the defense. Evarolo, same spot, different result. Minyoza on the clear. Yes, connect. Arnold Minyoza. And now we have a seesaw battle mga kaibigan. To our friends watching, this is the Jproject Basketball 21 Under second season. Ang ganda ng laro as Messias is. And we have the Star Print Graphics 3-point shot off the quarter, presented to you by Star Print Graphics. John again featuring on that sequence this time. What a big three to give Move Mabini its first lead of the game. And Messias tying this one. Minyoza, binigay sa ilalim. Libradilla block by Awe. On the follow-up, wala. Awe with a strong clearance. Apang loses control. Minyoza na abangan. Judy foul committed. Messias committing his first. Back and forth action, seesaw battle here in the third, as it was a one-sided affair on the first period. And second quarter was a big rally by Move Mabini. Three-pointer right there by Arnold Minyoza. And now Move Mabini has been on target and on fire in this second half. Arnold Minyoza this time answering the call, and we can see that Move Mabini has gotten into their rhythm after the poor start in the early goings of the ball game. And there goes Awe, escaping away from the violation as what Move Mabini has been claiming. And Evarolo settling down his teammates and the floor. Evarolo back to Makalinda, short, out of bounds that time. Mesias kicks it out. Fix fires, rounding out. Libradilla collects the board. Macalinda back to Evarolo. Evarolo to Menyoza, who hit a big three earlier. Evarolo this time short, and the ball sails out of bounds. Mananatili ang bola sa Move Mabini as Amora will do the inbound on the baseline. Detroit a wave to Menyoza and the scramble. Hard on the pass, out of bounds. Move Mabini will have a chance to get back on the lead. 54-54. As we welcome you again to our recently tuned in viewers here in the Jproject Basketball. Move Mabini with a 0-2 record. JIT Insurance with 0-1. Both teams gustong kunin ang kanilang unang panalo. Evarolo on the top of the key, wala. And bodies down on the floor as Move Mabini on the defense. Just crack on the putback on the leaner right there is Puerta, giving back JIT its taste of the lead. Macalinda's drive, he gets blocked. And we have the power dime of the ball game presented to you by Tony Franca Banana Trading. Onto the rack. And the timeout is being called right here as this game is presented to you by Star Print Graphics, Jproject Clothing, Tony Franca Banana Trading, the City Government of Tagum and the City Sports Development Office, Mr. June Flores. And we'll be right back after this timeout. And we're back, mga kapatid, mga ka-basketball fans, sang sulok man kayo at banda sa Pilipinas nanonood. Jproject presents a very high-octane basketball live here at the Rotary Gymnasium, Tagum City. As a quick tour, ang ganda ng play doon, mga kaibigan. After the timeout, Coach Jun Go drawing that play and converting to tie the game. And may tawag dito. And both teams on the sideline really barking a lot of instructions. Coach Prince Macavinta on the right side for JIT Insurance, telling his players to go play defense. And on the other end, Coach June Go of Move Mabini on the left side, right here barking to go push the pace. Sperta missing the second. At magbabalikan na naman ang dalawang team dito, mga kapatid. Whoa, what a pass by Evarolo, fooling everybody as Libradilla will finish that one home. Great connection and a great dive by Evarolo. Macavinta, bang! Joseph Macavinta answering the call, a big one right there for the Davra champion. Makalinda on the other end to Evarolo. Evarolo will take this one. Walang alang. Makalinda will lay that one home. Beautiful use of the contact to create the space, and the floater gets that one to go. Shot clock down to 10 right here. Nakavinta on his spot. 5 to shoot. Binigay. And stop right there by Move Mabini. Partially blocked and challenged. A long floater by Makalinda. Wala. He gets his own miss. Second try. Blocked. Ball will remain with JIT with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left to play. Evarolo with a quick first step. Binato na lang. Oh! Gandang tira noon. Alahoy na tira. Circle shot. Whatever happens, that goes in for Evarolo. And that was an end one play continuation, says the referee Divina Gracia. Espuerta with the end one. As that end one will be featured in our power play of the quarter, presented to us by Boss June Flores. (62-63), JIT Insurance with a 1-point lead, and Libradilla wanted to change that one, couldn't connect. Makavinta on the wing, binigay to Awe, wala. Evarolo skips the pass. Libradilla gets ahead of steam, blocked. Not in my house. What a block right there by Awe, shutting down the door for Libradilla. And penalty situation on the bonus now is JIT Insurance and Von Rentals Bulldogs. Penalty na po ang Move Mabini, mga kaibigan, with 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Sparta making the first. He also makes the second. Coach Prince Makavinta again on the sidelines. Minyoza dancing against the defense. Pinigay sa lalim, may tawag before the pass. Baseline inbound here for Move Mabini. Okoy, ilabas. Go to the other side. Shot clock down to 10. Go will take this one. Short. And that ball sails out of bounds. JIT will have control. Inside to the outside, Redobla will fire. Bang! Wendell Redobla again. That's his third three-pointer of the ball game. Indeed, Coach Prince Makavinta really said before the game that Redobla will make a splashing game tonight, and we see that he is really doing just as that. And Redobla again, speaking of the star, Wendell Redobla with his two this time. proving that his coach is right for him. Short for the three. Evarolo's floater, no good. And a foul right there for Mabini. And we have our Star Print Graphics 3-point shot off the quarter, brought to you by Star Print Graphics. Wendell Redobla again on the 3-ball, making it happen. And now an 8-point lead by JIT Insurance, just as Mabini was playing Caesar with them. Lumalayo na naman itong JIT Insurance, mga kaibigan, but it's still in the third period. Plenty of basketball left here in the Jproject Basketball Cup 21 under Season 2, brought to you by Jproject in our first game for tonight. Short for the second throw. Alvaro with a high arcing floater. Inside. And plenty of contact created by Esperta. He'll shoot two. He'll go back into the line. Penalty situation. Sperta again missing. 53 seconds left here in the third period, seconds to play. We are now into the closing period of the third quarter as Sperta misses two free throws. .40 seconds left to play here in the third period. What a play right there. Ganda ng play. Banal. No good. That was a hammer action draw by JIT on that play. 20 seconds. 3 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Let's see what Mabini will do. And tough shot forcing the issue, but Nicholson gathers and hits. 3 seconds on the ball game. And that concludes the third period with a 6-point lead, ending in the hands of JIT Insurance and Car Rentals. And we have our third quarter highlights presented to us by Jproject Clothing. Quality uniform, quality performance, only here at Jproject. are back as you have just witnessed our third quarter highlights presented to you by Jproject Clothing Shop. Quality uniform, quality performance, only here at Jproject. As this game is presented to you by Starprint Graphics, Jproject Clothing, Torrefranca Banana Trading, the City Government of Tagum and the City Sports Development Office, and Mr. June Flores. And an offensive rebound. And there was a collision down the other end. Nagkabanggaan ng dalawang ulo for Banal and Clisson, clashing heads. And let's see, ano ba talaga ang nangyari? And back here at the Jproject basketball, presented by Jproject Clothing of Mr. Vicente Linogon Jr. Makalinda, his drive, nothing right there. Here comes Redobla, left-handed layup is good. Cross-court pass intercepted. Apang behind the back. Step through. Gets it to go. Apang. On the corner, 3 short. And a strong drive. Gets it to go. Monte Calvo on that beautiful executed drive to his left on his offhand, still manages to get it to fall. Pin down action, but a turnover. Bad pass for Mabini. And let's take a look at this power move of the quarter presented by Jproject Clothing of Mr. Vicente Lin Jr. And a timeout is being called by JIT Insurance and Car Rentals. And we'll be right back. And nagbabalik po tayo as ang larong ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Starprint Graphics, Jproject Clothing of Mr. Vicente Linogon Jr., Torrefranca Banana Trading, the City Government of Tagum and the City Sports Development Office, and Mr. June Flores. And the 3-ball right there, in and out, agawan sa rebound, bodies down on the floor, and the hell ball is being called by referee Gabonada, mga kapatid. And there was a foul before the hair ball. The other referee signals a foul called on Apang with 8 minutes left here. And now the lead is back to a ballooning 14-point advantage for JIT after playing Sisu battle in the third period. Quick start for the guys in yellow here. Tap out on that one. Here comes Tabaro, taps it. to Mendoza. That is good. Hindi pa umapak. Tavaro with the up and under. No good. And here comes JT on the run again. Bit. There goes. Oh, I think there's a slippery part of the court. Two players of Move Mabini identical slip on that play. Parang slide ata. O madulas ang part na yon, mga kapatid, mga ka-basketball fans. Please comment where you're watching on this time as we take a look on to the power move of the quarter presented by Jproject Clothing. Sa lakas ng drive ni Apang, nadulas player. Grabe ang binibigay nitong si Apang. As we take a look as we take a closer look at Amil Apang, who's been playing very well, as what Coach Prince Macavinta mentioned before this ball game. He needs Apang to create and make something to make this ball game an escaping win for them. Inside play, broken, and who get the last touch? Same ball possession, last touch by Move Mabini. And we have a timeout being called by JIT Insurance and Van Rentals. Coach Prince Macavinta wanting to revisit his game plan, as we will be right back after this timeout. And now we are back into the ballgame with 7 minutes and 7 seconds. Great play after the timeout play by Coach Prince Macavinta. That was a Golden State Warriors play, as you're familiar with. If you know Coach Steve Kerr's play, you know that was a look-alike play drawn by Coach Prince Macavinta. I know you are all with us. Tavaro slices, drives, floater is up. Apang kicks it out. And a jumper running out. Tavaro clears one. Sneaking. Binigay Mendoza clears the path for two. Mendoza doing all loads of carrying, just for Move Mabini to stay within striking distance, as a 3-ball, bang bang! Down it goes for Wendell Redobla. That's his 5th 3-pointer of the ball game. Grabe itong si Redobla, mga kaibigan. Tama nga ang sinabi ni Coach Prince Macavinta, that you have to watch out for Wendell Redobla from the outside, because if you leave him with an open space, he will really make you pay. As enough of that, we'll go back and take a look at our power play of the game, presented by Mr. June Flores Mendoza. An easy view of the assists from Oko right there. Redobla drives this time, kicks Apang short. Here comes Tavaro. Looks for his companion pero may tawag before the shot happened. Baseline inbound for move Mabini. Cross court pass, Libradilla, that was the long two. Apang flies down for the board. Awe side steps against two defenders. Masyadong malakas, Tavaro gets a running start. Oh, he's Amora's pass to Libradilla. Malakas, here comes Tavaro. Shot clock down as well. And may agaw ang JIT. Makavinta. Wala. And another steal by JIT. Wala pa rin. And finally, move Mabini clears the board. Libradilla, step back, three-pointer. Bang! That's good for Yuvan Libradilla. 14-point lead for JIT with 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's see what will happen in these closing remarks. Inside to Awe with a step through. Nabitawan and he gets the last touch. Defensive stop by Move Mabini. But will it be a little too late for them? And we are now in the closing remarks of the fourth period, mga kaibigan. And if you're just tuning in, welcome to the Jproject 2100 Basketball Cup Season 2, presented by Jproject Clothing of Mr. Vicente Linogon Jr. Move Mabini versus JIT. What a game this has turned out. Palitan lang kung sino una makalayo. It will have control of the game. Possess out of bounds. Shot clock 10 seconds. Under 4 minutes. And there goes another three-pointer. Okay, this time keeping his team alive. And this is just a 10-point ball game, mga kabasketball. 10 lang ang lamang ng JIT with 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Sa tingin nyo, kaya pa ba? Comment down below if you think that Move Mabini will make a comeback. Offensive rebound, Awe, wala. And finally, Move Mabini clears the board. Mendoza gets a running start. Quickly, Libradilla, great fake. That gets the lead to 8. And another turnover, a steal. Oh, Amora, basket is good. And one. What a rally late here in the fourth period as we are just thinking that tapos na itong laro for JIT as they were leading 18 earlier. And now again, Move Mabini with a storm back to cut the lead to 6. A chance for Move Mabini to cut the lead to 5 with his bonus draw 4. And there goes Move Mabini connecting on that sequence. 86-81. Kayang-kaya pa ng Move Mabini. This has been the story of the ball game. JIT. And yes, connect. JIT 4-2. Monte Calvo. Pamatay sunog. Badly needed one. Libradilla to Evarolo, three-pointer, tough shot right there. Awe throws it ahead to his teammate. Yes, connect. Ganda ng connection by Awe and Monte Calvo. Amora, and he gets hacked, called by referee Kabangal. And we have a look at the Starprint Graphics 3-point shot of the quarter, presented by Starprint Graphics. Got 3. Let's move Mabini, knocking on the door for a storm right here. Amoraf. Yes, connect. That was a tough shot. JIT settling things down, wanting to calm the Lightning, presented by Move Mabini, and an easy interception by Eva Rolo. Menioza binigay. Amora loses. And here comes JIT on the break. Foot race. Oh! Basket is good and a foul! Big break by JIT Monte Carlo, and for Move Mabini it was a breakdown. Monte Carlo on the line, shooting for the bonus. And now it's a 10-point lead, back to double digits with a minute and 26 seconds left here in the fourth and final period. Okoy, he shot, no, Amora, bucket is good, count the foul and 1. 3-point play opportunity for Amora of Move Mabini. And a timeout is being called by JIT with a minute and 15 here in the fourth, wanting to close this game strongly, as we'll be right back after this timeout. And nagbabalik po kami dito sa Rotary Gymnasium Jproject Basketball, presented by Jproject Clothing of Mr. Vicente Linogon Jr., JIT Insurance and Fan Rentals versus Move Mabini, slugging this game out. 86-93 is our score. 7-point lead for JIT. Makakahabol pa ba? Kaya pa ba ng Move Mabini? Abang natin mga kaibigan as we now head on back to the court. Redobla slicing through the D, loses control and an outlet. Good hands to catch the ball for Okoy. He gets fouled. He'll shoot 2. Okoy on the line will shoot 2. One of the main guns for Move Mabini. Okoy leading the guys in blue into this storming comeback as Libradilia. Oh! That was a dangerous move, but good hands from the both of them to save each other. That was a dangerous fly right there, and that will put JIT on to the penalty. And thank God everyone's safe on that play. Libradilia was shaken up on his face, natamaan ata. And for the other part, Apang, buti na lang nahawakan pa at hindi nasalod. Libradilla, big free throws. And chance for Libradilla to cut the lead to 4 if he makes this one. Big shots coming for Libradilla as Libradilla, Minyoza, and Okoy leading Move Mabini into this ball game. And the ball will remain with Move Mabini. Chance for a bucket to cut the lead to 2 or 3. Let's see how this will fare out. Oh, Minyoza. He was open right there. And big breakdown by Move Mabini. Wasted chance. That could have been big right there if it went in. Minyoza just wasn't wary enough to catch that ball. "45 seconds left. And a follow-away shot! Connecting right there, Awe. Saving the possession, turning garbage into goal. And a block met at the top. And a spin move by Minyoza. He will shoot for 2. Foul committed by Monte Calvo. Minyoza back on the line. You know, this Move Mabini showed a lot of heart going into the game as underdogs, but look what they have shown. You can really tell they've planned for this, but JIT has set out the otherwise. Minyoza, second throw, it's good. 95-90. And breaking down the defense with that pass, wala. And the Judy foul is being called to stop the break, but it is now on to the penalty. And Libradilla needs to make this shot to keep their hopes alive. And Libradilla, if he makes this 2, they have to foul and hope for a miss, then go back and hit a 3 if they want to force an overtime. Libradilla makes that first one. Makes the second. And the timeout is being called by Coach Prince Macavinta of JIT Bulldogs, wanting to set his team to seal this one, as we'll be right back after this break. And welcome back to the ball game. Big possession at hand for both of the teams. And JIT gets away. Monte Calvo on the stripes for 2. Move Mabini really needs to hope that Monte Calvo will miss this 2 and hit on the other side for 3. But let's see how things will work out. Monte Calvo, icing on the cake. This is the second throw, big one for Monte Calvo. And converting 2 out of 2 for Monte Calvo. As move Mabini, calling for time. 14 seconds. As we'll be right back after this timeout. And back to the ball game we go. 97-92, 5-point lead for JIT. This 5-point lead looks like security to seal the deal for the team from Davao City. The Bulldogs, headed by Coach Prince Macavinta, looking good against move Mabini of Coach Jungo. Libradilla receives the catch, quick trigger, blocked by Monte Calvo, and that might should have do it. Redobla with a touchdown. Five seconds left. Libradilla again, running out. May tawag pa before the buzzer ends. And that should do it. Ladies and gentlemen, final score 99 against 92. JIT Insurance and Van Rentals Bulldogs pulled away. Pulling away with a victory as they get the first taste of W here in this ballgame. And this has been the narrative of the ballgame. Every time JIT pulls away, Move Mabini with an answer, and after Move Mabini answers, JIT would also counter their run, Caesar battle, and we have just been treated a minuscule ball game. Ang ganda ng laro, and dito lang yan sa Jproject Basketball, presented by Jproject Clothing of Mr. Vicente Linogan Jr. And may second game pa po tayo. Stay tuned for the second game. Second game will be St. John Paul II of Davao versus Breakthrough Basketball of Tagum. As we continue to take a look at this fourth quarter highlights presented by Jproject Clothing. Quality uniform, quality performance. This highlight, walang katulad na highlight dito lang sa Jproject. Quality uniform, quality performance. Wearing jersey number 11, AJ Monte Calvo with 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals together with 2 block shots. So again, we have our player of the game for tonight, AJ Montecalvo, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. So AJ, how does it feel? So may gibati mo karon na after yung napili sa first game, nakabawi mo against Move Mabini.
Wala lang. Taas lang kamay among pride. Pero dili pa may magkampante, dapat practice pa. Tapos wala lang, good win to sa mga kaya ron. Taas kamay among kwan, team chemistry. Bago ron kami kasabay-sabay nila god. Taas among teamwork. Ito lang.
So naka-adjust na mo. Wala yung coach ganina si Coach Fritz na mag-focus daw mo sa defense. Na hibo ba ninyo nga nag-focus mo sa defense karong dulaa?
Wala kay may na totally na focus gyud kay wala yung condition ang uban tapos wala pa katong ingon ako wala team chemistry pero kulang pa sa practice mo practice pa tapos ito lang.
So in your next games unsa may expect na mo sa inyo ha? May expect ba may nga ingato pagyapon niyo ang dula o napabaway sa mga team need na i-improve sa inyo ha?
Ito lang condition lang tapos kuan more on defense pa mi. Kato mo ang expect nila sunod na mo improve kami na team kami.
And that was AJ Montecalvo, our player of the game, tallying 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. And that ends the first game for tonight. That was a very exciting one, back and forth Caesar action between JIT Insurance and Car Rentals versus